Hi everyone, and welcome to Cooking with Calculus. I'm Sean.
I'm Kate.
I'm Julie.
And today we're going to be teaching you how to cook up a derivative.
So first we begin with the original function.
Perfect. Now, one of the most important parts of cooking up a derivative is your product rule. In order to add the product rule, these are the steps. First, take the derivative of the first, which in this case will be 1. Then, multiply that by the second. Then, add that to the derivative of the second, which in this case will be 4x, times the first. And there's your derivative. Now, if you want, you could simplify. So we would be left with 2x squared plus 4x squared plus 4x, leaving us with 6x squared plus 4x. And that is your product rule. Now we could add our product rule to our function.
Next, we have the quotient rule. In order to add the quotient rule to the function, you must follow these steps. And my teacher, Mr. Gross, told us this really cool trick. Low D high minus high D low over low low. So first you do low times the derivative of the top minus the top times the derivative of the bottom all over low low, just the bottom squared. And that's the derivative. And now you can just continue to simplify it, which would be and if you want, you could continue to simplify it until you get the result. And that is your final answer. And now we can finally add the quotient rule to our function.
The final step for cooking up our function is adding the chain rule. To add the chain rule, these are the steps we need to follow. First, you take the derivative of what's outside the parentheses. So you bring down the 2 and multiply it by what's inside the parentheses and decrease the power by 1, leaving an imaginary 1 here. Then you have to multiply by the derivative of what's inside the parentheses, which is 2x. Then if you wanted to keep going, you could simplify. And that's the answer. Right, now we can add our chain rule.
Now you mix it all together, pour it in a
13 by 9 size pan.
and you cook it for 21 to 23 minutes at approximately 350 degrees.
And this will give you your derivative.
I think the derivative is ready.
Ooh, the derivative smells good.
Let's see. Here's our derivative.
Now, if you add the same steps onto your first derivative, you will end up with your second derivative, or f double prime.
Thank
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on
Cooking Up Calculus.